Hello, and welcome to Midnight Calm. Thank you for being here. In the next 10 minutes, we're going to explore something that many of us carry like armor: the need to be perfect. That relentless voice that says, whatever you do isn't quite good enough. That fear of making mistakes, of being seen as flawed, of falling short. If you've ever felt exhausted by your own standards, if you've ever hidden parts of yourself because they didn't feel polished enough, this meditation is for you. Today, we're going to practice something radical: letting yourself be human. Let's begin by finding a comfortable position, sitting, lying down, or standing. Whatever feels right for you in this moment. If you're seated, allow your spine to lengthen naturally, upright and grounded, but not rigid. Let your body find its natural support. Rest your hands comfortably on your thighs or in your lap. Take one deep breath in through your nose, and as you exhale through your mouth, let your shoulders drop and release any tension you've been holding. Now let your breath return to its natural rhythm. You don't need to control it. You don't even need to make it perfect. As you settle here, simply notice that you have a body. Notice the weight of that body, how it's supported right now by whatever is beneath you. Perfectly imperfect, doing exactly what it needs to do. Now bring your awareness to your shoulders, your neck, the space between your eyebrows. Notice if you're holding tension there, that familiar tightness that comes from constant self-monitoring, from checking and rechecking, from never quite feeling like you've done enough. Just notice it. You don't have to fix it yet. Think about how much energy you spend trying to get things right. How carefully you edit your words before speaking. How you replay conversations in your mind, analyzing what you should have said differently. How you hesitate to start things because you're afraid you won't do them well enough. Now notice what happens in your body when you imagine making a mistake. A real, visible, undeniable mistake that other people might notice. Does something tighten? Does panic appear? A voice saying, "That would be unacceptable"? If you're feeling this, you're not alone. Perfectionism isn't about having high standards. It's about fear. And here's what's interesting. Perfectionism promises safety. It whispers, if you just get everything right, you'll be safe from judgment, from rejection, from shame. But that safety never comes, does it? Because perfect doesn't exist. Listen closely to the belief underneath the perfectionism. If I'm flawless, I'll be worthy. Say it again internally. If I'm flawless, I'll be worthy. This is the quiet contract you've been living by, the exhausting agreement that your value depends on your performance. But here's the truth that perfectionism doesn't want you to know. You've been loved before you were perfect. As a child, before you accomplished anything, before you proved yourself, you were already worthy of love. Somewhere along the way, you learned that your worthiness was conditional, that you had to earn it, that mistakes were evidence of something fundamentally wrong with you. But what if that was never true? What if you've been measuring yourself against an impossible standard, and the only thing that's broken is the measuring stick? Here's an invitation to shift your perspective. Think about someone you love deeply, a friend, a family member, someone whose presence matters to you. Now think about their imperfections, their quirks, the ways they're messy, forgetful, awkward, or flawed. Do those things make you love them less? Or do they make them more real, more human, more lovable? The truth is, we don't connect with people's perfection. We connect with their humanity. And your imperfections? They're not barriers to connection. They're invitations. They tell others, I'm human too. You're safe with me. By hiding your flaws, by performing perfection, you're not protecting yourself. You're isolating yourself. Let's practice quietly in your mind. Bring to mind something you feel you failed at recently, a mistake you made, something you didn't do well enough, a moment where you fell short. Feel the familiar rush of self-criticism. Notice how harsh that voice is. Now imagine a close friend came to you with that same situation. They made the same mistake. They feel the same shame. What would you say to them? How would your voice sound? What expression would be on your face? You'd be kind, wouldn't you? You'd remind them they're human. That one mistake doesn't define them. That growth happens through trial and error. Now offer yourself those same words. Speak to yourself the way you'd speak to someone you love. Let yourself receive that compassion. You are not a project to be perfected. You are a person who is unfolding, learning, changing, growing. And growth requires mess. It requires mistakes. It requires falling down and getting back up with dirt on your hands. Every time you choose to try something imperfectly, rather than not trying at all, you're choosing courage over fear. Every time you share something before it's polished, you're choosing connection over control. This is how you reclaim your life from perfectionism. not by lowering your standards, but by changing what you value. Make a quiet promise to yourself. Not that you'll stop caring about quality, but that you'll stop equating mistakes with unworthiness. Begin to deepen your breath. Notice how your body feels. Maybe a little lighter, a little softer. Remember, you were never meant to be perfect. You were meant to be whole, which includes the messy parts, the uncertain parts, the still figuring it out parts. Those parts aren't flaws. They're proof that you're alive, that you're trying, that you're human. And that is more than enough. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Thank you for practicing with me today. May you find the courage to be beautifully, perfectly imperfect. Before you go, I'd love to invite you to explore the rest of my channel. You'll find more meditations, reflections, and conversations designed to help you build a deeper, more compassionate relationship with yourself. If you'd like to see more content like this, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click the bell icon so you're notified every time a new video is released. Thank you for being here. Your willingness to grow matters.